amazing support, so many honks, so many wonderful people that you would think, oh, with that fancy car, no way you're going to support us. Yes, they support us. Why is that? Because I really think that we are the voice of reason. We are their conscience, in other words. We are the voice of progress, civilization. We represent everything that is wonderful about the human being. We are all here. Did any government pay us to be here? None. We are here because of our own free will, and we want the Venezuelans to be able to do that as well. How can they continue doing that? If we, from the United States, continue to do what we can to stop the sanctions, to stop the hostility, because that hostility is just another manifestation of war. They're using 20th century tactics of intimidation. It's true. They want to block off all access to food. They want to use the same treatment that they've been employing in Cuba, and that has not worked out. They have not managed to get Cuba on her knees. It's true, they've ruined lives. The embargo, the blockade, however you want to call it, the aggression against Cuba is now being employed against Venezuela. And since these are 20th century tactics, they're not gonna work. And we are making sure that it doesn't, because even if the mainstream media does not talk about Venezuela as often, even if they're not mentioning the failed coup, we are making sure that Venezuela stays on top, that the topic is not ignored, because that is what they're looking to do with their maneuvers, with their tricks, their manipulation tactics of trying to get so many South American countries involved. They're trying to do this horrific thing of toppling a people's right to self-determination behind our backs. That's why the media is no longer talking about it. It's only here and there a little article to remind you that yes, we are against that, but here we are protesting, and I am very proud to be here in the name of Labor Community Alliance, the LCA, because this affects all of us. If we don't stand up for workers' rights, for the people's right, for everyone that is oppressed, we will in turn be sacrificing our own future. And it's not to put it in a selfish way. When we help each other, whether we are here in the United States or helping the people of Venezuela decide their own future, we all help each other. Why? What for? Why are we doing all this? In the name of civilization. So every human being on this earth has a right to decide what their future is going to be like. And we can't get to progress. We can't rescue our civilization if we let the Trump administration continue to employ 20th century war tactics to intimidate and to crush the people of Venezuela. I support whatever decision the Venezuelans make. We're not here supporting Maduro or the Bolivarian Revolution. We are supporting the people's right to self-determination. They have a right to decide their future, and we shouldn't impose on them any sort of narrative. Let them be free against the sanctions and the hostility and the aggression. Thank you.